Hello, this is Jokes So Funny, the podcast. Today I have myself, John Lewis. I have my co-host, Kendall. Kendall, say hi.
Hi. Whatever.
It's Kendall. We have two guests today. We have Stephen Feldman.
Hey, what's up? I brought someone with me.
And Selena. What up?
Hello.
This is the squad. You guys ready for some funny jokes?
No.
I feel like just so that the camaraderie is solid and right, that maybe we should all stand up and put our hands together and say something. My vote on what we say is team score. Because that's what my team always says.
Score! That was great. What a cool, completely unplanned intro. Wonderful.
Team.
God, you know how funny and off the cuff we are? That's
We're
great.
just like,
Dude, it's like we didn't even plan that during the break between the intro
I love
and right
it.
now.
This is great. I love the
There
fact.
wasn't even a break.
No, we don't have to plan this shit at all. We
Yeah.
just roll with it. We're just funny as is.
you hear that, Second City? Call us, because we're the improvers.
Yeah, and that's an improv verb for my man Kendall. What the fuck? Yeah, that
In
just.
Proverbs 1993,
Oh fuck.
they
That's a good
say,
year.
thou shalt improv hard. Call
yeah.
us Second City, right? Who am I?
Yes and not no but. Am I right? That's what they say in improv, right? Does anyone know anything
Yes
about
and
improv?
to not know,
No.
but yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
is.
Improbable.
Yes and is the most
Say it,
common
say it.
thing said.
I know what you're gonna say. Say it.
No.
That's improbable. That's what you're gonna
It
say.
wasn't
right?
improbable.
I feel bad that I had to like pull that out of you.
I know. You guys, you give me so much credit for being good at puns, but I'm not.
You are, dude. You just came up with that, like on the fly. That's that Second City shit, that Windy City shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good sound effect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We call you Soundboard Kendall.
Yeah.
Because you sound bored. Selena, comment?
Not at the time, no. I'm still thinking about it.
Alright,
Okay,
cool.
cool. Selena's gonna be the sniper on the top of the hill. Like, we're in the trenches just like duking it out. And then occasionally out of nowhere, there's gonna be a shot. And just like a mad roast. And Kendall's gonna be over here on the side like, oh my god, I'm dying. And we're gonna look up and be like, Selena, the badass sniper of comedy. That's who that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for why?
What?
Why'd she shoot us? Don't shoot us.
Yeah, you're gonna shoot us down
Why
with
wouldn't
her.
I shoot you?
Same team. We did the whole thing about score and everything.
She's the one
I was
girl.
not a team
True.
player, dude. I played tennis.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
This explains a lot.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It explains nothing. You ever have one of those things? I was thinking about this the other day. You ever have somebody say, were you a youngest sibling or an older sibling? You're like, oh, I was the oldest sibling. That explains everything.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that
How does that-
explain?
yeah.
Like, what the fuck does that explain about
If
anything?
you have
That's,
horrible
well, if
insecurity
you're the
issues, it's
middle
probably because you're a
sibling, that
middle
explains
child.
a lot. Like, the middle sibling is obviously the neglected.
Like every time?
Yeah. for
Yeah,
sure.
every time.
Like, you're not the top dog, and also you're not the baby. You're just like somewhere in the middle, you know?
Fuck, that's sad, dude. But across the board, because here's how I see that. This is what I see. When somebody says that to me, it says, I have problems with sibling that's either older or younger. And now I have problems with you. So I see overlap. So I'm going to say the problem is with all older or younger siblings.
Yeah, that explains it.
That's what I think it is, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So.
Are you
do
an
think-
older or younger?
Doesn't matter, dude. Fuck it.
Older.
Thank you.
The sniper.
So you, do you
See, I'm the younger, and I just feel like I got shot in the head.
Perfect.
Because Steven thinks everything he says is important, so obviously he's the
Oh,
younger child. 'Cause That's what my
shit.
sister was.
She just called you on some
But I was the middle child, which
bullshit.
makes
Bitch,
me
who invited you here?
You did. That was your mistake.
I know, I
probably.
fucked up.
You're
I
gonna
fucked
regret
up.
it.
Let me guess, you're a
Either
younger
it's gonna be funny
sibling.
or it's not.
This is my surprise guest, and she surprised me just now. by
Yes, she did.
Fucking
Fuck,
ruining
dude.
me.
From far away. Did somebody already make a gun noise? I feel like I remember that happening. Yeah,
Perfect.
snipe one, mother F.
Pew pew.
Why does your gun sound like a laser?
Kablam.
Pew pew. Have you ever noticed that everyone's gun noise is different? Like, make your machine gun noise. Okay, make yours.
I don't make those noises.
You don't make a machine gun noise?
No.
Do the same thing that you would do with your tongue if you were eating pussy, just whatever that noise is.
There's not a whole lot. I mean,
There's
the
not
noise
a
don't
non-
come out of me from that.
Oh, okay.
There's not a lot of noise when that happens?
Not from me.
Oh, shit. Fuck, she just said what up. Damn.
Oh man,
Damn.
he's not mic'd, but he's got a great noise.
That was good. His sounds exactly like a fart.
Yeah.
Mine is like this. Like that. It could easily be confused with a truck's like brakes, you know? What about yours, Kendall?
You got one?
Kendall,
machine
comments?
gun?
Yeah, machine gun.
Which one do you want, fool? You want a PPSH 41?
Shit.
Or are you looking for something more like a Waffle 28, huh?
I was thinking Uzi.
Like a Mac.
Uzi action, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. You guys are weird.
Yeah. We're getting freaky with it.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you got it.
Did your gun change gears?
Yeah, I did. I heard it. It's like second to third,
I think
back
Daniel
to
wants me to
second,
keep it
down to
down.
first.
Yeah, dog.
Just stop.
You know what? Be
Okay.
creative, but less creative. Alright?
I see.
Can you do that?
I don't
That's
know
not
if
good.
I can in this moment.
Alright.
So I'm gonna try again. Ready?
Okay, go.
Just kidding.
He's not gonna do it,
I
y'all.
think my attempt was good enough.
So, gun
It's
control.
like Call of Duty.
Ooh,
We
gun
don't talk
control.
about current events.
Let's
on
do
this
this. For or against? Comment? Just kidding.
podcast. This is silly, no?
You're in the hot
I'm afraid
seat.
to say.
Joke's so hot, the podcast. You're so fucked, the podcast, please. I think, like, not having kids die is good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a positive thing,
Probably.
yeah?
In a better world,
Hmm.
it would be you could easily go to the library and get books, and then you could then walk into like a gun store
Mm.
and throw the books at people testing
That'd
to
be
get
badass.
semi-automatic rifles. Could you imagine
That sounds like a meme.
seeing that on the news, like
Fox
19-year-old Jim Peterson assaults, bruises and whatever.
Memes.
No, it would be memes.
Memes.
19-year-old
But
Jim
paper cuts.
Peterson bruises 9 and whelps 7 others with the Harry Potter and Game of Thrones series today. We need to get some more book control going on in this world, y'all.
Beautiful.
You're right.
That's what
man.
bullies were. Bullies were book control. That's what they were doing. And then we
Yeah.
got rid of the bullies. And now what happens? School shootings.
Are you saying that
No,
we
I
need to
follow
bring
that.
back bullies?
Yeah, man, we gotta get bullies back so we keep these guns out of school, dude. We gotta get the school shooters, right? We gotta get their heads dunked in some toilets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think that's
Yeah.
why they shot the school.
Oh wait, what?
I think
Because
a
they
lot
were
of them,
bullied,
that's
right? Yeah.
why they shut
Yeah,
the school.
because they got bullied.
No, I thought the
What?
toilet water was making them not shoot schools, and then they stopped doing it, and so now they're shooting schools.
You know what? You're right. There's probably is more security or like more.
Right.
Okay, so what you're saying
This is
you
what I'm
think there's
saying.
less bullying today and more shootings.
No, this is what I'm saying. How many times has a school shooter shot up a school when his head was in a toilet? 0. I rest my case, Your Honor. I rest my fucking case.
What
I
if
don't think there's
we
less
just
bullying in school
stop
today.
stop the war on drugs? No more
Okay.
war on drugs.
Cool. What are we gonna war on then?
War on guns.
Ooh.
But also we give all the students drugs,
Okay.
so they're way more chill, and they're like, I don't want to shoot anybody today. I kind of just want to sit over here and take a nap.
Well, unless the drug is meth.
Bath salts.
Those are for the kids. who
Bruh,
love
new
recess.
band name? Kids on Meth. Holy shit,
You gotta
dude.
go.
Kids on Meth EP dropping this summer.
I know
What up?
Jokes So Funny podcast doesn't want us to talk about marijuana, but I feel like marijuana in
shit.
schools is a good idea. I smoked marijuana in school,
Yeah.
and look at me now.
I think we should use it instead of Adderall. We should just like, you go to school, here's your Chiba Chew.
Yeah.
Eat up, kid.
Yeah.
A
Hey,
little reefer.
3 art classes a day.
Fuck yeah,
Fuck.
dude. You need something to get through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
A little something, something.
Could you imagine the pieces coming out of that art room?
Fuck,
They'd
dude.
be way better.
And it wouldn't be gun
The
types of
ceramics
pieces
class
either.
would be all pieces that you could smoke out of.
Utility is always nice.
Sorry. Go ahead, comment.
I just said utility is always nice.
Utility is always nice. And I think you should get an extra bump to your grade if you produce something that's useful like that.
Because
you're
then it's
literally-
not just
No,
another
you should just
wasted
get
piece
an
of
extra
garbage.
bump
You can use it.
of whatever your drug is that you like to do.
That's
Like,
true.
it's incentive.
You just stepped on our special guest. She made an excellent comment on how if you make something that's useful and not a piece of garbage, it's not a piece of garbage. Was that the point? Cool.
Well, because most things we have are garbage, right?
Yeah, most things. Probably.
But if it's useful, then it's less garbage.
What percentage of things would you have to lose, just like objects, before it would be like emotionally crippling for you? Like what percentage of your shit? Like 50%, 60%, 70%, 80%?
I've been
Like my house.
Your house? Okay.
That would probably
That'd be
take a
emotionally
toll
crippling.
Emotionally. My car
That'd be rough.
might take a toll emotionally. I don't know.
Dude, you guys ever
Yeah,
lost a
it
fucking
probably
car? Like the only car you have?
Lost a
Yes.
car?
Oh, fuck, that hurts.
Multiple times.
Yeah,
Oh,
I couldn't find it.
Yeah, what? No. Stop drinking so much. All three of you have lost a car? What did you do? Post fucking if found on poles in the streets?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I had one die.
That's
I had
fine.
one get repossessed.
Mm,
And then when I was a
Nice.
kid, my parents just straight up took my car and sold it.
badass.
That was their car,
Fuck
but it was the one
yeah.
that I used for transportation. I've been on a bicycle a lot. I actually had a bicycle stolen.
Oh,
recently.
that's the worst.
It was my
You've
favorite
got to be a
bicycle.
dick. If you're stealing a bike, fuck you,
I swear,
dude.
thousands
Bro.
of miles I've clocked on that bike and it's gone.
That's such a shitty thing to do too, because you know a guy riding a bike, unless it's a really nice ass bike. If you steal an expensive ass bike, that's your business. I don't give a shit. If you steal a cheap ass bike, fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. You're not even stealing a car. You're stealing a
What
fucking
if it was
bike.
a real homeless person?
A real homeless person?
That
Are
stole
you
your bike.
accusing me of being a fake
No,
homeless
I'm
person?
accusing him of being a fake homeless person.
That's true. He really is a faker.
I was homeless.
Scumbag.
In the sense that
What?
I lived at a place that I didn't pay rent.
That
Also,
doesn't-
I wasn't
okay.
100% sure that I was like always welcome there. But I mean, I didn't have a home,
Mm.
which I feel like is homeless. But
That's-
also, I
that's
wasn't
true.
like under the bridges,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's good.
it's a spectrum.
It's definitely a spectrum. You're right.
And you were very far left on the spectrum.
Yeah, you weren't.
Well, I've
you were
also done
basically
the-
not
I've
on the
done the
spectrum at
signs.
all.
Have you ever panhandled?
For money?
Yeah, I think it's
Okay,
pretty
but I'm on the spectrum of having
You mean
panhandled for money.
panhandling
I asked
or,
my
like,
mom for money
prostitution?
one time. I'm on the spectrum.
Oh.
I said pan.
I
I don't know
panhandled
what's
for a tank
taboo.
of gas 3 days ago.
Can't say prostitution?
Oh, they brought me some cash. My mom's wonderful.
Mom's
Spoils me
great.
rotten. What'd you say? You panhandled?
Who else panhandled? me?
What's your rate?
My rate?
I'm joking.
It's Selena. Selena has a panhandle. Have you panhandled, Selena?
No.
Have you prostitution?
No.
Is that the word?
I've never done a day's hard work in my life. Are you kidding me?
I just want to be clear that Joke's So Funny as a podcast
Right.
doesn't necessarily think that panhandling and prostitution.
No, we don't think they're the same thing. This is a good thing to clear up right now.
I don't know. I thought that would be funny, but okay.
I thought it was fun.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Oh, fuck.
Here at the Panhandling Prostitution Network.
Paul's Panhandling and Prostitution Corner. Come on down.
You know, if you
That probably
scream
was
into the
an
mic,
ad like 100 years
it's
ago.
baked in.
Okay, alright.
So your levels
Got
are
it.
set. Don't scream into
Don't scream into the mic.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it. We needed a reminder.
Tip engineering what? Well, I guess this is different.
It's alright, we'll cover it
I'm
later.
not vocal,
This
yeah.
is not Joke So Technical, the podcast.
That's
you know what I
true.
mean?
That's true.
This is Joke So
I was just
Daka,
gonna
the
say plug in
podcast.
the computer.
Joke So Talk of the podcast.
That's right.
Don't deport
And
me,
let's
please.
talk about it. We
All
got a
right.
Mexican lady in the room right now.
Selena, comment.
I don't even know if my family is legal or not, so I can't
Oh
really.
shit.
I can't really say. I don't want to say too much.
Understandable.
Well, that's enough. We just
Let's
have to talk about
say
it once
you know
for it to
people
be.
who may or may not be. No, we won't even say that. You know people who might not have their papers. Correct?
Maybe.
Is that because she's Mexican?
Well, she just said that. She just hinted at it.
I really don't know. I really don't know if my family's here legally or not. We're here though, so it's too fucking late.
Well, if
Right.
you can,
Well, my mom is one. My mom is one of 17 children.
Shit.
So
Damn.
and
Odds
they
are
don't
they're-
really like. They don't really know what happened, like what their parents did.
Oh fuck! They don't know how they got here.
So they've got like plausible deniability, I guess.
Oh shit!
I mean, I'm sure they know, but they don't
talk about
advertise it. No.
Fuck! You guys watch Desierto? Holy shit! It's such a good movie. It's this movie about this deranged cowboy that's out in the Arizona desert just shooting illegal immigrants as they cross the border. It's so fucked. It's crazy. And you watch it and you're like, holy shit. I might know that dude. Like, you know what I mean? Because we're in Lubbock, dude.
Right?
There's one of those, we know one of those fuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know there's one dude who just like is going to snap, go out there with a bottle of Jameson and just start like popping off, you know?
Yeah.
It was crazy. You guys ever met like, you guys ever talked to somebody that crossed the border illegally?
No.
I had a friend in high school who did.
Holy shit.
With her brother and her parents.
That's crazy, man. How'd they come in? Do you remember?
She didn't tell me a lot of specifics, and she was really hush about it. I probably shouldn't be telling the story, but she doesn't know.
What was her first and last name?
I've known.
But she did remember, like, I remember her telling us, because I was like, well, why aren't you going to college? Why aren't you doing this? Because she was really smart.
Yeah, yeah.
And I couldn't understand, and she finally, like, sat me down, like, us by ourselves and told me, like, Selena, I'm not really here legally, and I'm not supposed to go to college. I was like, oh, God. I didn't realize...
Did she sign
like,
up
how
to
much
go
of
to
a-
college?
Yeah, I mean, she could have gone. I think she just had to get, like... She had to get special, like, government permission or something.
Shit. Dude, that's so fucked.
I want to just clarify that I was joking about DACA. We didn't really have to talk about it.
Change the subject, dude. It's all on you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
I think
fine.
We
Segue?
talked.
Is that boring you?
We talked about this
You
yesterday.
brought me here.
I know. We talked about this yesterday when we were recording, but not really recording.
I
We're
would just
over
like
it now?
I would just like to point out the two things you have brought up about your surprise special guest have been one that she's a lesbian and two that she's Hispanic.
She's
Those
basically
things are true.
me,
Those are
but
the things
better.
that I am.
She's me, but she's like
I'm not
everything
ashamed
that
of
I
being
want
those
to be.
things. I'm happy to be those things.
No, that's good.
That's what I aspire to be. You know?
I hope those are the things people remember about me, that I'm gay and I'm Mexican.
Those are important
That's
things.
really all I really want to...
Well, that's better than what they remember about me, because all they know about me is that I'm a fucking Jew.
Was that guy a
And-
skinhead Jew? Is that a
Yeah.
thing?
Well, that's it. That's pretty much it. It's just Jew.
Have you ever heard of a Messianic Jew?
Yes, definitely have heard of that. That's what you call a
Right.
bullshit Jew right there.
Like, so you're not a Jew then,
No,
right?
you're
That's
not a Jew.
What
You're
a Jew
someone
is at
who-
all.
You really want to be a Jew if you're a Messianic Jew. That's what that... Okay, so Messianic Jew, what they are is they're like Christians, right? Who like really never got past Leviticus. Like they just got
Well, they're Jews
stuck.
that believe in Christ, right?
Yeah, but like I think they believe in Christ, but it's like different. Like they just don't think that like... I don't know.
I mean, they're like basically Christians. They just call themselves
Jews.
Jews, but...
Well, and they follow all the laws and stuff. So like they, with the exception of like killing animals and shit, they like celebrate like all the festivals and stuff. They don't eat pork. Like I mean, like all sorts of stuff that like Jews do. You know,
Who
they
the fuck
do
would
too.
sign up for this shit? I'm trying to find my out. Like,
Of
just-
all the bullshit you
The
can sign
greatest
up
thing
for.
about Christianity is that no rules.
Eat
You
whatever the
know?
fuck
Right,
you
yeah.
want, dude.
Do what you want and you make it into
You're
heaven.
forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Well, that's the
yeah.
same thing with
And
the
now
Jews,
You're
though.
forgetting.
Do Jews have a heaven?
That's the irony of that did
I
not
thought
escape
Jews
me
didn't
either.
have
Jews
Do
don't have
whatever
to be
you want,
forgiven.
and you're forgiven. Oh God.
It's all good.
No, we're the Jews.
Mixing
We're
the Jews
chosen.
with
We have our own separate heaven. It's like, oh, this is like the VIP of heaven.
What do you
Is
think?
that, is that what that
That's
means?
where all
Like,
the Jews
whenever
go.
You say like you're.
God's chosen people? Yeah, that's like a VIP.
So wait, when you say VIP, there are P's still. Like there's a lower tier to heaven that you can get into.
Yeah, you got like the Christians, and then you got the Muslims, and then the Mormons.
Oh, Mormons are at the bottom of the
Yeah, they're
stack.
very bottom of the
They got
stack.
3 tiers too.
Who's
Yeah, they have tiers too,
Oh,
but like
shit.
they're like way down low.
The
Like they still have
Catholics
to
have, like,
wait in
100.
line at the gates. You know, like we walk past the bouncer.
They've got that fast pass.
Look,
Yeah.
you know what? Like reality is just one giant country club.
Pretty much.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds fucked.
That sounds like
dude.
way too many white people.
That sounds like the worst Matrix
I don't
ever.
feel comfortable. in
It
that
is
kind of
mostly white people. I'll admit it.
Also,
I'm not supposed to share all
I'm
this
not
information.
lost on it. It may be like a big country.
Just
Well,
saying.
all you do at a country club is like play, mingle, eat, shit,
Golf.
But you
maybe
gotta
sleep
pay to
a
get
little.
in.
And do a bunch of cocaine.
Don't
Sounds like
have to
heaven.
pay to get into this place.
That's true, dude.
It's free.
Yup. You can stay here for free all you want. You might not enjoy your experience.
So how about like a YMCA?
Oh, I like that better.
No,
Heaven
what
is
about
the
this?
YMCA.
Life is like a Disneyland where you have to pay for all the rides. So it's like you can be there and just like sleep on a bench if you want and just hate yourself. Or you can drop a little money. Hit up fucking Space Mountain. You know what I'm saying? Drop a little money, go over and get yourself a nice pizza or some shit.
Isn't that
So it's
Scientology?
free to get in,
You're right.
That's true. That is Scientology.
but
Fuck, dude.
I thought Scientology was sort of like the aliens and like your spirit is really just some old alien.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
gotta
but it
have
all
money.
revolves. Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to give a certain amount of money to get to the next.
Well, that's how they
Level.
like give you the information.
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I haven't studied any religions. I'm just shooting
No.
from the hip here.
Cool.
But I'm
So
pretty
that's
sure
what
I
we
get
like about you.
I get right into heaven. Like
Jew
that's all I
cowboy
needed to
fella.
learn. It was like you're a Jew, you made it.
You're in the clear,
Do whatever you
dog.
want.
So being
Do
a
whatever
Jew,
you want.
your boy's cut, right?
Wasn't my choice.
Oh shit.
Didn't get to pick it.
They
Why
sneak
wouldn't you
in.
choose it? That's disgusting.
Whoa. Whoa.
Don't you think all of them are disgusting, regardless
Yes,
of
but
what they look
especially
like?
a foreskin. That's a turtleneck. It's gross.
Hey.
It doesn't look right at
The
all.
way, the natural way is the grossest way.
Kendall, hey.
No. Alright, Daniel.
Kendall.
Okay, Daniel, now I have to clarify that my dick is
Are we all cut?
foreskinned. Or,
Oh,
no, the
shit.
opposite of
D4
cut. Yeah, I got cut. Okay, so, but
Circumcision. That's the word you're looking for.
you're putting a lot of pressure on the dude listening to this with
Yeah,
you
with
know,
a
his-
foreskin.
with the sleeping bag
Am I
over his
bullying him?
head.
Yeah, man. It's just to
think
keep
about
warm in
it
the
this
winter.
way. Just think about it like it's the one character on South Park with like the hood over him, you know?
Yeah.
Kenny, he's
Yeah,
Kenny.
see,
That's what that
I
is.
don't
Well, it's
watch
like I
South
have to
Park,
wear
I'm gay.
I have to wear wool boxers in the winter to stay warm, but he doesn't. And we're proud of you, man. Whatever listener you are, please comment.
Yeah, whoever he is.
Yeah.
Whoever he is, most of the world.
Isn't it unsanitary?
No!
That's such a
That's such an outdated thing, man.
Well, I mean, but can't you develop like if you don't clean
yeah, if you don't
properly,
wash
which I
your
know
dick,
most dudes
you're gonna
don't.
get sick.
Well, yeah, but if you
I
don't
feel
wash
like a
your
lot of
vagina,
dudes
the same
don't.
thing's gonna
Do
happen.
you
If
know
you-
how much
yeah, if
pee
you
gets
don't
on the
wash-
toilet seat when there are men at my house? I have never in my
true.
life gotten pee on the outside of a toilet seat.
That's
but every
true.
time there's
You
a man
don't-
in my house, there's like a line.
That's true.
What the fuck? How? Why is it so difficult?
You're
they're
supposed to
not trained.
pick up
I'm just
the
gonna
seat.
complain about men now. That's
Yeah.
That's
never
fine,
done
do
that.
it. You know what? We've had nothing but men on here. You get to shit on them all you want. Go
yeah, but that's
for
not
it.
entertaining for people.
It's entertaining to me. I don't give a fuck.
It's
Go.
in right now.
It is, dude.
That's
What are your
in.
top 5 things you hate about men? Go.
Go.
Foreskins.
Number 1? That's that's all 5?
That's 4 of them.
That's 4 out of the
Is pee on the
5.
seat not in there? Peeing
No,
on the
I
seat?
just like. Let me think about the top 5 things I actually do not like about men. That's gonna be a hard.
You don't know a lot about
Because
men.
there's so many, or because you're not very
Because
creative?
there's so many.
She's just not familiar.
She's not.
Yeah, I'm also really not familiar. I keep most
With
of my
men?
company I keep is with women. Yeah,
I see.
prefer the company of women.
Yeah.
the new segregation, if you will.
Yeah.
It's changed, dude. Fucking changed.
So there's a lot of drama.
I watched the
No,
L Word. I know how
Not
it works.
necessarily. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, the most dramatic person in my life that I've ever met is a male,
Oh.
Mm.
but he's also gay, so I can't really.
Wow.
But still, like
Feldman
the
comments?
more dramatic
We all
people in my
understand
life
that.
are men.
Wow.
We're all like, well, yeah.
Shit,
Man,
that's
yeah,
funny.
it makes sense,
What
man.
was that,
Dre
Selena?
is really gay and really dramatic.
It's not that I'm not like physically attracted to men because sometimes I am. It's usually like once they start talking and like doing things, I'm like, oh god.
Oh fuck.
I have like that. Like every hot guy has like hot guy syndrome to me. Like
Yeah.
I guess it's the same thing like with girls when you see a really pretty girl and then sometimes she's not so.
Sure.
Great.
And then you like.
And then you're like,
oh.
oh, but it's not.
Yeah.
I know. Like I understand it's my fault that I don't view men correctly. It's not men's fault that.
See, but I
They're
appreciate that. Like, that's a good thing, because it's like, okay, I get that I'm biased. Well, the thing I can't stand is when somebody's like, I have no bias. Like, fuck you. You
Oh,
have
I definitely
bias.
have a bias.
You know what I mean? Like,
And
everybody
I
has a
realize
bias.
that it's wrong. I just can't. I haven't changed it yet. I don't know.
I mean, it's
Wrong?
just how it is. Like,
What do you mean have a bias? Like,
well, like,
Like
everybody
because
has
I
prejudice.
don't usually like. I really don't like guys a lot of times. Like I just like kind of off the bat don't like them.
I get it. Like,
as
You liked me
people
when
or
you met
just-
me.
Well, yeah, but
As-
that's because I thought you were funny.
Well, yeah. But see, that's like an
Pulling us
exception to the
back.
rule. So like funny guys are cool. Because I remember I was getting evicted, and you were like, "You can come live with us."
Well, I felt bad. I felt like maternal.
Yeah, because you were like, I remember the conversation so vividly.
Like
I
the sad
talked
little
about it.
lost Jew.
I talked about it on stage. I was like, I know, like as a comedian, I could never sexually assault someone. Like, there's no fear of that, which is a great thing to know as a comedian.
Wait,
Because this-
you're not
this-
afraid that
This
You
lesbian
could have
couple.
before.
No, this lesbian couple invited me into their home, and they were like, "We wouldn't usually do that with a guy,
God.
but we're not afraid of you."
That's
you
so
know, like,
sweet.
it was really comforting for me to know that, like,
the way you said that.
Yeah, that sounded
like,
very
off
weird.
really
it
weird.
sounded like you said, as a comedian, I can never sexually assault anybody. Like as if,
But as
as
Oh.
if
Being
it
a
was like,
comedian makes you immune
yeah,
from
like,
assaulting.
like
people.
listen, guys,
Comedians
if you
don't
guys got a
assault people.
problem with sexually assaulting people, I'm telling you what, and it may not seem like it if you watch the media, but fake news. Join the Comedians Club of America. We'll get you members only jackets and hands to yourself.
yeah. Well, no, but like, yeah, that's I can't do it. That's the point. Is
Yeah, no.
I-
What you were really saying is that
How about this?
No, it's
you
exciting for
realized
me.
when two small lesbians asked you to stay at their house that you could never
yeah,
sexually assault
but not
anybody 'cause
as
you
a
didn't scare
comedian.
them.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. But as a comedian, it's cool to be able to say that. Like, hey, I'm good, man.
So-
Yeah, the way you
Racist.
said that was like there was an outbreak of touching people disorder, and you just found the cure, and it was 5 minutes of stage time at Backstage Lubbock.
Oh yeah, that's definitely. If you never want to get in trouble for sexually assaulting someone, you should join us this week at
Type
at the
fives.
Lantern Tavern, 10 o'clock. We're doing an open mic.
The way people word things sometimes is the funniest thing in the world to me. It's so fucking funny. Where like you mean one thing and it comes out 180 degrees away from what you intended.
Yeah.
If I can give myself a little cover up for the whole misspeaking,
Please.
I am drunk. Thank you for having me on Jokes So Funny, the podcast.
Isn't that like,
Get So Drunk the podcast.
that's like the excuse everyone
Alcoholism and
gives.
Stereotypes, the podcast.
Perfect.
Hey,
Sorry.
I didn't get drunk and sexually assault someone. I just got drunk and showed up at y'all's house because last time it didn't go as well. So I figured might as well be prepared for the
Yeah,
worst.
sure. Well, relax. Enjoy yourself. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about that?
Relax, bitches.
Sure, that's fine.
Can we
talk
talk-
about whatever?
Can we talk about yesterday?
Yeah, okay. I want to talk about yesterday in the broad scheme of things, too, right? I feel like every day has an
He's so
energy.
protective.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, every day has an energy. And sometimes you wake up, you guys think, like, so I had a buddy, he worked at a prison, right? And he said when there was a full moon out, just like the inmates would just go nuts. Like, they'd literally, like, it would be all they could do to keep them from, like, beating the shit out of each other, right? And he told me that he felt like it was the same thing, where every day has kind of like an energy about it, you know what I mean? And like, you can just feel it. Like, sometimes, like, a day just gives off a negative sort of vibe, you know? And I feel like yesterday was kind of that way, just like all the way around, you know?
Yeah, because I was here by myself. Everything was really slow paced.
Right.
There was not a lot of energy in the room.
No.
So today I thought, let's bring somebody else in as a surprise.
Happy energy.
And yeah, and we'll
Quiet
see how
energy.
it switches it up.
Subtle energy.
But positive. Though.
Almost
Yeah.
non-existent.
Is it positive?
Yeah, it's positive.
I think so.
I think she's only shit on Steven. Steven and Daniel. Is it positive?
It's positive for me. I mean,
It is. Bring
She
it
hasn't
up,
shit
bring
on
it
me
up,
once.
bring it
This is great.
up.
But
So-
I shit on
so
John.
as far as
I'm
that,
sorry.
We shit on you too. It's alright.
But
I'm
today,
sorry.
Daniel didn't shit on me, which
sorry.
yesterday was a completely different story.
I have remorse.
So, okay, well,
I felt bad.
it's cool.
I talked to JL at work.
I felt bad too. I wasted like a whole 40 minutes of my day and didn't record shit.
Oh my god! Feldman!
It's my time too.
Well, isn't it 40 minutes you would have just spent masturbating anyway?
Wait, go back. What'd you say about
Takes him
masturbating?
40 minutes.
Isn't that 40 minutes you would spend masturbating anyway? Like, it's not like you had anything
Fucking
better to
40
do with your
minutes.
time, right?
Dude, you are a lesbian.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Maybe he's into edging. I don't
You don't
know.
know that shit about men? Oh my god.
What's edging?
I turn on
Edging
the
is
light.
like you like get right there close to the edge and then you stop.
Yeah, he was edgy.
And then you kind of like start over like the whole thing again. And by the time you actually get there, it's like,
I don't have
that kind of patience.
or freedom.
well, I'm not saying you masturbate 40 minutes at one time. I'm saying like, 40 times throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Yeah, I have a girlfriend, so it's always a race. It's like, oh shit, she went to the store. Quick, rub one out.
Oh my god.
it's like, all right, I got 5 minutes before I have to go back to work. So
Masturbation so quick, the podcast.
and it's like what really sucks. You're in
Second thing Selena hates about men, the podcast.
The podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit, that's so fucking funny. Dude, what you said earlier about like prejudice is so true though, because it's like everybody is prejudiced against at least one group, right? Like you people are full of shit when they say they're not prejudiced, you know?
Yeah.
At least saying you are is better, because then like you can like work on it somehow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll give you one group that I'm prejudiced against. Would we like to hear that?
Yeah.
Yes? Bank tellers. I hate bank tellers. Like I've
I feel like they're
almost-
always loud as shit. They're like, you go to cash your check and it's maybe like $16, and they're like, do you want that in dimes or nickels? Bitch, nickels.
Fuck, she strikes again.
I've been trying to write that joke for a while.
That's good. I like
I've been
it.
thinking about it.
You definitely gave it your on-stage delivery too, which I really appreciated.
That's funny. I wrote one very similar after visiting the municipal court. They were like, okay, you know you have 3 warrants for your arrest, and I was like, yes, ma'am, but nobody else does.
That officer heard you, bitch.
Oh god.
That's scary too, because that shit is connected to the police station.
Right.
Like, it's right next to the police station.
He has a badge right there.
Can I set that? Can I please set that up on payments?
Oh my god.
This is what
I'm
I
never
figured
gonna
out,
tell
though.
us, Selena. I'm never
You can
gonna tell
pay online with your debit
yours.
card,
It's your-
even if you have a warrant.
Really?
Oh,
I
God.
don't have a
But
bank
you
account.
have to pay it in full.
Why are you
So,
pointing
like,
to me?
if
Because you were
wanna,
talking about
like,
the bank.
So
Deferred adjudication or whatever. I don't know how
Oh.
to say it.
He was
Or
talking about the bank.
If you wanted to
He hates
like
bank
try to get
tellers.
it off your record
So
by
do you?
taking driver's ed, you have to go in. You have to just.
We
pay
have
it.
2 different conversations going
So
on.
I just saved. my
This is
money.
called crosstalk.
Why don't you have a
Just
bank
paid it
account?
once.
Yeah, right.
But then
One of these people isn't even
If
Mike.
you have
who's
the
in
money
this
to save your
conversation.
money, you should save your money.
Crosstalk,
But
the podcast.
if you need
That'd be like if
To
I was a
pay
lesbian who
$80
didn't
a
own
month.
flannels.
Crosstalk so shitty, the podcast.
until you have
Please.
the money to save the money,
It's still going.
It's still going.
in which you will.
Just gonna sit here and drink my beer.
Oh,
hey,
wait.
I just wish everyone had money. Okay, can I just say that?
Very
Like,
tight.
I'm sending.
If
this
everyone
to
has
the
money,
world.
then what is money?
Well, it's fuel, bitch. It's just like.
Little bitch, the podcast.
Fuck yeah. I'm all about that thing where you're just like, fuck everything we give away, and just like everyone gets a check. Just like fucking end of the month, everybody gets a fucking check. It's like Social Security, but you're 7, you get
It
a
happens
check.
at
You
the
know?
end of the month. Because I know what the end of the month is like, and I know what the beginning of the month is like. Very different.
Wait a minute.
But if we could flip that,
But
if we
isn't
could
the
Yeah.
end of the month just the
Even
beginning
with
of
the
the next month?
I like to say
No,
that
no,
today
no,
is the
no, no.
first day of the rest of your life.
The end of the month is when you're eating like mashed potatoes. And the beginning of the month is when you're having Pizza Hut.
Mm.
Well, that's because you don't know how to manage your money properly.
That, I'm talking from
Got
the
him.
Like that's how it was growing up for me.
Okay, so mashed potatoes, but are you talking about home cooked meal?
No, like the
versus
box,
Pizza
like the
Hut?
flaky mashed
Hey.
potatoes.
Mm.
I'm talking like
Oh, he's
like you don't want your like my mom was a horrible cook. She
Right.
still is. She's
I
not gonna
see.
listen to this.
She's not proud of me.
No bitterness connected to that fact at all.
Like very malnourished as a child, but she at the beginning of the month like she didn't cook, and then at the end of the month she cooked.
Yeah, or bought Pizza Hut.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Pizza Hut was the better one.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you wanted that to
Right,
happen,
for sure.
you know. Like
You weren't
I
you
guess-
weren't living high on the hog if you're having Red Baron pizza, you know?
Yeah,
I guess what just happened was I love mashed potatoes so much. Mashed potatoes
Real
so
mashed
much
potatoes.
that real
yeah,
mashed
yeah.
potatoes.
Not the bullshit.
That I heard you say it and I was like, ooh, the beginning of the month sounds real good too. Like,
what's the movie called?
What's
It's like
in
The
the
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where the guy's like potatoes. This is poor people food, right?
I don't remember
Like
that.
potatoes are poor people food.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you eat potatoes when you're
Tell
poor.
the Irish about it.
Well, I would never want to offend any of our Irish listeners.
That's me.
But
They got Trump elected.
Irish people definitely didn't do that. Why? They can't vote. They're not Americans.
Irish people don't do anything.
Irish people don't do shit, man. Let's just get that out of the way.
I'm just kidding, Irish people, if you're listening. We like
Irish
you.
people, we don't do shit. Am I right? Shout out.
They all just said,
Yeah, I'd like to
Go ahead.
back that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Drink
Kendall,
up,
Yeah,
Irish
for that
people.
beautiful endorsement
Anytime.
of my shout out. Selena, comment?
Not at the time.
And we're just gonna move on.
Yo, tell me
What you
why.
want from me?
low key burping.
Am I burping? I keep moving the mic away every time I burp.
Oh, that's not good.
Why?
Because I just heard like you're low key burping like in here. I got like.
I can
super
high key
ears.
burp if you want.
That's fine. You should do that. But like.
Do it.
I
Let
just
me get
heard-
a. Yeah.
There's the fourth thing Selena hates about men.
We're gonna get there.
What are we on?
Eventually, one of the things, of the top 5 things, is just gonna be John Lewis. That's gonna be one of the things. I'm not mending anything here at all.
Right.
I told you guys that I needed a tall boy. That's my requirement to show up anywhere.
Right.
I don't.
And we didn't have one.
Sorry.
But I brought my own.
He's a Muslim.
It was
What do you
like-
want me to do?
Don't call me out like that.
What do you mean?
People know where he lives.
I am Muslim,
Yeah,
That happens.
that's great.
and you're Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like the UN right here, man.
And we're
Holy
cool.
shit.
And I.
Totally cool.
I used to be a Jehovah's
Fifth
Witness
Ward Satan worshiper.
Perfect.
Really?
for like a year.
You were what?
Yeah. I was almost a Jehovah's Witness.
Ooh, shit, no way. What was that? How did that shit happen?
Well, my grandmother, I don't know, I've just always had people in my life that are Jehovah's Witnesses, people that are close to me, like my grandmother. And then I had 2 friends in high school. And I don't know.
J-Dubs?
Yeah.
They call them J-Dubs? Or did I just make that up?
Do they get paid?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean, if they work for the organization, but they don't get paid for, like, going out in service.
Oh man.
Shit.
Wow.
So the service
Jesus
is just what
isn't-
gets you into heaven?
Jesus isn't paying.
No, it's just like a cultural thing. Like people do it to say that they go to the other church member and it's like. I
See,
serve
and Daniel
Jews.
grew up Mormon, so this
That's
is
not
gonna
what
be-
that
I'm all
means.
over
I know. I'm comparing
So-
the
Yeah.
two.
You're an ex-Mormon Muslim.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The path is strange, but I'm stable.
Jump around. Jump around.
As they say, alhamdulillah, right?
What does that mean? Because
I-
it sounds like I hump a lot.
No.
Oh.
Hey, come on.
Sorry.
Let's not be blasphemous here. I don't
Say-
want my wife to cut my hand off, alright?
The whole plan is just to get into heaven, right? That's the plan?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm good. I'm a Jew.
Wow. Cheat code. Be born a Jew.
Be born a Jew. That's the.
How
that's
funny
life's
would it
cheat
be
code.
if God was just like, fuck all of you, just Jews?
Yeah, we all
That'd
get
be
there
really
after
You
trying.
just get to the end of it, and we've all been trying all this shit out to try and get there. It's like, no, I just wanted Jews, motherfucker.
Right.
Sorry.
I just hit you with that. Hey guys, how's it going?
Like,
So,
cutting in
I've talked shit
line.
about this before, but guess what?
Fuck you. Holy shit. So what made you leave?
I'm gay.
Was it that? Was that the only thing, or was
Well,
it? Like,
I mean, because the Jehovah's Witnesses, they're very, like, traditional male-female roles, and I grew up, like, with a single mom, mostly. Like,
okay.
So there was
So it
never
was
any...
it was like the gender roles too, huh?
Yeah, it was the gender roles that I had a really hard time with, and, like, I had finished, because you do, like, certain books when you start studying, and I had finished the first book, and usually by the time people finish the first book, they're already baptized.
Okay.
But I kept putting it off because I knew that I couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't commit to it because I would have to hide a part of myself for the rest of my life, and I couldn't do that. So,
You
like,
already knew at that point you were gay and stuff, and it was just gonna be too difficult to
yeah.
So
I mean,
when
because
did
I
you
tried,
know?
like, I tried to, like,
get rid of
pray
it.
it away or whatever, you know. I tried to
Holy
focus
shit.
on just being really spiritual
Tell me
and
about that.
try not to be gay, but I just, it didn't work out. And, like, I met Kelsey, and I kissed her for the first time, and I was like, oh, I'm super gay, I can't. Like, I was out of the
Changing.
Jehovah's Witness game from then on.
Holy shit, dude.
Hell
Well,
I
yeah.
left Jesus for girls.
Did your friends do you still talk with your friends that are inside of the church, or?
I mean, yeah, sometimes I don't have, like, I had a congregation in San Angelo that I would go to, but all the people that I was studying with, they were all older people.
Okay.
So I didn't really talk to them anymore, but, like, my best friend who's a Jehovah's Witness. I still talk to her on occasion, but
It's
it
sad
usually
how-
just turns out with me being upset.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of emotion that gets wrapped into something religious.
Because they're like low key about like, oh, what's up? How you been? You still?
what's your
No,
house?
I just-
Is it like a
Huh?
you can
Like, this
change,
is
you
what-
can change
this
kind of
is what-
conversation?
No, it's not like that at all. I just like I as I'm sure you've noticed, I make judgments about people all the time.
Sure.
So I assume people are making those judgments about me.
Yeah.
So I just projected this image of what I thought like a really hateful religious person would be onto my friend, and that's not accurate at all. Like she's not that at all. And then like because I just felt like when I came out to her, like our friendship just really changed. And I blamed it on the fact that she was homophobic, and not just on the fact that I was making judgments about her being homophobic when she really wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break real quick and then be back in like, well, it won't be any time at all for you guys. I mean, you're gonna hear a quick commercial or whatever. Back, but commercial break.
Okay.
You ever thought to yourself, man, showing your friends that you're cultured is extremely difficult? You ever thought, wow, I'm having all of these friends over to the house tonight and I don't have anything cool to show them, anything fun to serve them that would prove to them that I truly am a cultured person? If only I had a nice bottle of wine that I could show them. You know, a nice bottle of French wine or a South African wine, maybe a Chilean Malbec that you could, you know, pour into their glasses, and each sip they would drink it and think, man, Carl is a cultured motherfucker. If only that was a thing, right? Wouldn't it be cool if you could just like get all of this wine shipped to your door so you didn't have to worry about it? It's so hard going to the store and deciding what kind of wine are you gonna get people. Are you gonna get them that bottle of Carlos Rossi? Are you gonna get them that bottle of 14 Hands? I don't know what kinds of wine are out there. I'm not the expert, man. I'm not. The truth is, it's hard to be an expert because there's so many different options. If only there was a website that you could go to where you could punch in a flavor profile of all your favorite foods and it would spit out for you the best recommendations for kinds of wines and then would lovingly ship them to your door. Well, that shit ain't real, y'all. Sorry. You're listening to Talk So Deep, the podcast. Jokes occasionally, please. And we've been talking about Selena's life and her worldview, which I think is really fascinating. So, you were saying that you feel like God is punishing you?
Yeah, but that's like I just have that. I don't know. I feel like God's punishing me for everything.
Yeah.
I get
But
that.
like I don't really believe in God. But there's something going on.
Yeah.
It feels like a conspiracy sometimes.
Yeah.
You ever have that thing where you're like, I never would have met that person if this fucking weird string of events hadn't happened, right? And then like, I don't know. You ever have that thing
I'm
where
a
you're
very
like,
paranoid conspiratorial thinking, so I'm like, there's something going on. I try to make everything mean something when it really doesn't
doesn't
at
mean
all.
shit, yeah.
But I'm like, what does that mean?
But sometimes.
What does this symbolize?
Dude, I don't
Because
know.
you're like that, you do relate. I'm sure you put two things together that it's like, oh, that means that. You know, like
Yeah.
Pizzagate. I discovered that.
Yeah.
Oh, Pizzagate?
Did you discover Pizzagate?
Yeah.
I just discovered Pizza
Just
Hut.
putting shit together.
It happens.
Did you?
And everything
Yes,
means
no.
something.
Missed
Yeah.
the entire
Most of the
20s.
time it means nothing. But yeah, I was acting this way, and life is dishing it right back at me.
Sorry about
I know
that.
that's not accurate, but that's just one of the crazy things. I don't know. That's just one of the
Dude,
paranoid cycles
it
that I get
does
into.
feel like, fuck, dude, it's crazy to me. Just like sometimes, like I can't even look at anything and not be like, oh yeah, that's the plan. Like this is the fucking plan. You know what I mean? Here's what I did inside of this plan. I go to sleep at night. I'm like, the plan's over. Let's go to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
We live a weird life
tightly
where we
scheduled.
yeah, every night go to
Away.
work.
Saying?
Definitely in a way.
Don't get paid to do it most nights. Like we have a weird job. We go out and we talk to people late at night,
Uh-huh.
and we get them drunk, and we get drunk, and we try and make them laugh.
Yeah.
And
I feel like it's a positive thing.
sort of, but what are we saying out there? I'm talking a lot of shit,
Yeah.
and then also my life sucks. Like I might be earning it just because of the things that I'm doing, in my life.
You
Like,
think
Brought
so?
this upon myself.
yeah, like it's karma or whatever you want to call it. Like, yeah. God,
think-
God
Well, it's like
is
you're saying, like
punishing
the
me.
energy of the day. There's an energy to life, right? There's
Right.
an energy to the way, like, there's an energy to the decisions you make sometimes.
That's true.
I mean, I don't believe in God. If anything, I'm God. But I'm also kind of punishing myself with the way I'm living my life.
He said
so.
only half kidding.
Oh no, yeah, I am God.
You're right.
It's pretty nice.
I saw your brain do this thing where it was like, should I commit to this bit? Should I just go with it? It was amazing. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
You don't think you're God? I do sometimes. Pretty sure I'm God. You're God. You're God. To yourself.
I know what
I
you
like
mean.
to say that I'm the god of my own castle.
I know what you mean. Like, I know what you mean. like the body is its own little universe, right? And you control that.
That's
kind
true.
of.
Yeah.
But does God control us? It's pretty free will. So, universe inside a universe. We're probably in a big old body
Yeah.
right now.
Black holes, man.
No,
Quarks. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Quarks.
Like we're gods of our own little universe. That totally blew my
Like
mind.
the cells, you know.
Like
that's,
we control our bodies. We're
that's right.
fucking gods of that.
That's right.
The only reason you can even believe in
Are
God
you?
is because you're
Sometimes when you
thinking
take
about
a
it,
shit, you
because-
don't feel like God. You know what I'm saying?
I always
You
feel
ever
like God
thought-
after I take a shit because I'm like, anything is possible.
Yeah.
I'm
Anything
free
is
from the
possible.
chains of my sin.
Dude, you have not. I guess I must have the fucking worst shits ever. I'm sure I have
I
irritable
have
bowel
great
syndrome.
shits. Every time I have one, I'm like, oh yes, I feel like a brand new woman.
It's amazing. I envy that. I really do envy your colon. Like that's awesome
You know
for you.
what? Honestly,
like-
it makes a lot of sense. There are times when I will go into a women's restroom to
Yeah.
shit. I'll take a shit right there because
Probably a lot nicer.
the toilet seat's real clean. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nice. I don't
There's
know
not
how,
pee
but
all
they're,
over it.
they're always warm. You sit down on
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
The other
The
thing that's
women's restroom
nice
is
is
nice
all
and comfortable.
stalls. All
Yeah,
stalls.
no
And
urinals.
You don't have to like just sit there and be like, man, I hope like
Try not
a
to look
dude
at
doesn't
anybody
like.
else's dick.
Yeah, well, even if it's high enough, you're like somebody could literally. One thing that fucked me up is I knew a guy, and one of his pranks, quote unquote, he liked to pull is he liked to just like grab a dude's ass when he was sitting next to him in the urinal. And like fucking, that freaked me out from that point forward because I was like, fuck, like. And when you're in the middle of a pee, like anything will cut it off too. You know what I mean? So you're like
Don't
in
you
the middle of a
just hate
pee, and you just imagine some dude like grabbing your bare ass, and you just like go. It all sucks in, man. It's like a cigar cutter, you know?
I guess that's how you
I
know
don't know
you're
that
not
I've ever
gay.
cut off a pee.
You never cut it off.
I don't think I cut off a
It's
pee.
excruciating.
Like, that would put a screeching halt on a start to a pee. Like, if I walk into the urinal and I'm about to pee, I'm just with
Sure.
my dick out. And then a guy just grabs me on the ass.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna be able to pee. I'm gonna go shy guy on that
Just
one.
like, hey.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I would do that. I
Oh,
would do
and
that.
just shake your leg and say the words false alarm and just walk away. Like,
Dude.
how is that? How do you pee after someone just grabs you on the ass?
I would just turn around and piss on him. That would be because you're not turning it off, but also I want to see who just grabbed my ass. So I'm just pissing on you. That's the only way out of it.
Yeah, there's no pinching it off at that point. You just pee on.
I'd be like, hey, buddy, could you scratch it while you're back there? Jeez.
A little lower. That's what you would say.
Yeah.
Hey,
Please.
grab some paper and give it a wipe.
And more
real quick.
pointed, please, too.
Just wipe it real quick if you can reach in there.
Wow, I'm proud that we went this long without making some gay joke. That's crazy.
I feel like
Congratulations.
they were all gay jokes. Just
That's what-
Oh, were they all? Oh.
the guy just grabs you on the ass.
I wanted my ass scratched. Nothing gay about that.
There's nothing gay about a man wanting to give another man an ass scratch, you know what I'm saying? You scratch your palm, I'll scratch mine. That's what I always
Look,
say.
think about it like this. Think about it like this. We're in the fucking jungle. We're in the jungle. Charlie is all over the place. I'm the gunner. Your hands... Dude. This is Nom right now, okay? This is Nom. I'm the gunner, and your hand's fucked up so you can't shoot. And I'm shooting, but then my ass starts itching.
Oh, God.
Ah, what am I gonna do? There's Charlie all over the place.
Get your ass scratched,
It's
private.
Charlie.
You're gonna scratch my ass, man. As
Hold
my
up,
fellow
Private, let me
soldier,
scratch your
and
bum.
There's nothing homosexual about it. You did it for America.
We did machine guns for America.
We did.
Yeah.
That was what you call improv, bitches.
If you say it, it doesn't count.
Yeah. We talked about this.
He wrote that one.
Because I pretty well said I went to work today and I still got paid. So does it not count? Feels like it counts.
Look at your privilege.
That's a
The
callback.
same thing.
I love it. Callbacks are the best.
Sorry.
No, please go ahead. Anything you want to say. This is a free space, you guys.
Yeah, it was just the Charlie. I still
Actually,
don't
he
know who
pays
Charlie
like
is. Why is he all over the
900
place?
bucks.
Alright, men, dominate the conversation.
Right.
And female,
Hey, what do you got?
enjoy.
That's
I
what
have said-
I'm doing already. Hey,
I've said Selena comment 6 times tonight.
She doesn't have
6
one.
times.
But you don't have
Selena,
to tell her
comment?
what to do. She can
it's
do
a
what she
question.
wants.
It's a question.
It's too much
This is how you
pressure.
do it. This is how you do it. Yeah, because then it's up to her to make up the situation. In
Right.
improv, actually, you're not supposed to ask a question. You're supposed to yes and create something, and then like if you're asking a question, it's just to hint at what you've already created. I wish I brought the book. Fucking.
Comment?
Just, yeah, you take the conversation and you turn it into the next part of the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
And that's how.
You know, this is all it is. One of the
Like,
things I've been doing in this book is like you have to look at an inanimate object and you have to name like 20 things you would do with it, and then like 40 things that are like tangential to that object. So it's like picture frame. Oh, picture, image of a family, image of a house, like that kind of thing, you know. And you think of all the
Why
things
would
that
you
go
take a
together.
picture of a house?
I don't know. You go any direction, you know.
happens
Frame.
a lot, I'm sure.
House. Yeah.
You just think about anything that
Actually-
could be framed for a crime. You know, like that kind of stuff. And you just think of things that are tangential to it. And then when you sit down and actually write jokes, it's like, oh, I'm already thinking in this pattern. So it's easier for me to like, you know, find a joke about whatever the thing is.
Yeah,
you know?
web, make connections and stuff.
Yeah, you got that fucking beautiful mind shit going on. You know, you got the fucking red yarn running around, you know? They don't do that in Beautiful Mind, do they?
I don't watch. I don't know what Beautiful Mind is.
Oh, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
The cradle's
Whatever
back.
reference you make, assume I don't
I just
understand it.
really make old person references, I think. I think that's actually the problem.
Is it possible to play
Is Cats in
music?
the Cradle by Eric Clapton?
It is possible.
Can
But
we
Eric
put
Clapton.
some Cats in the Cradle
Yeah,
on
yeah.
so that Kendall knows what it's about? Because this is a recurring theme.
Yes,
on
and
your
we
show.
do really need to know what
And-
Cats in the Cradle sounds like. If it's too much trouble, don't do it.
It's not.
I mean,
I'll
if
get
it-
it pulled up.
no, you're good.
No, he's
No,
gotta
no,
hear it.
you
I'll
do need
hear
to
it.
hear the.
I'll hear it,
you
but I
do
want to
need
hear it.
The
Just
funny thing about this song is
organically,
that
fam.
I have a great relationship with my dad. And it's,
Wonderful.
It's amazing. I had
Good for
lunch with him
you.
today, and I had breakfast with him today. My dad.
Must
Ball.
be nice.
Did he pick up the tab?
Just rub that in mine and Kendall's faces.
Wow.
Oh, I have a dad. Oh.
It's so cool. It
Does
really
he love you too?
God.
Yeah, the Cats in the Cradle has no effect on me whatsoever. I love this song. It's like, oh yeah, cool.
You know this song, right?
Shit.
Does everyone know this song except for you, Kendall?
Yeah.
That's so funny to me.
I don't know.
You're like the man on the moon right
I
now.
bet my little brother has no idea what that song is.
I'm very.
Man on the moon?
Oh,
You're man on the moon. You're
Oh,
Silver
right,
Spoon.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I'm Little Boy Blue.
Right.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I got it.
You guys are repeating the same verse of the song over and over.
Everyone get to know.
Isn't that the
It's
only
easy.
verse anybody
That's how it
knows?
lyrically does that, you know? It's like a loop or something.
Cat in the Cradle, Silver
Cycle.
Spoon, Little Boy Blue, Man on the Moon.
And we'll get together then, Sean. We'll get together then. That was Elvis Presley cover song. That was Elvis Presley's cover of that song.
What song?
We'll get
Cats.
together then. That song. All the cats in the cradle and the silver
Oh,
spoon.
okay.
That
I
song.
see.
I had the bit about
That's
Elvis
the
Presley
chorus.
doing the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes, I've definitely heard that bit.
Knock me down, spit in my face. What does he say? He says something about put a wire hanger on top of the stove. Leave it right there for an hour or so. Take it off and stick it in my asshole slow. Wu-Tang. You know, it's torture.
Kendall, comment?
This song?
You know torture.
Is that a song?
Yeah. It's like an interlude
Alright.
on some Wu-Tang shit. Very
Beautiful.
Is it? Yeah.
No, we'll have a
See,
good
Dad
We're
is
gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
It's such a sad song.
So sad.
Awesome. I can't wait for them to have a good time.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him.
Here we go.
And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon cats.
Dude, that's great. I cannot wait for this boy to spend time with his dad after being successful, just like him. Or even, they'll probably hang out before that happens.
Yeah, they'll do
This is
that.
so exciting.
They'll get together then, man.
All right.
You get the picture.
No.
No, yeah, no, you get it. You get the picture.
You can't. There's
Do
no
I?
way.
Yeah, you don't want to hear the ending.
It's
And
not
it was
gonna
great.
happen.
No, it was great. They went to McDonald's and they got ice cream.
No,
it was
play
awesome.
that song.
Dude, it was
It's-
badass.
That song was yamming.
Yeah, man.
That's not
spin it.
nice.
I wish we just don't have time to play the last the last verse. We don't want to cover that part.
There's also licensing issues.
Yeah, I mean we can't play. We can play 2/3 of it, but not the last.
That-
Can you play any
That's
of it at all?
horseshit, but there might be some licensing issues.
It's so funny.
I'll just listen to it in the car.
My management will let this go on
Yeah.
over the radio or whatever they do with it.
We just go where we want. We just roll with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like they got together and they had ice cream at McDonald's. It was so cool. There's one line
They didn't
about.
I
have
don't
a, that's the
understand what's
lie about
happening.
the story you
What?
just told. The ice cream machine at McDonald's never works, dude.
Yeah.
Your
What
father
do you
and the
mean?
ice cream machine are lies.
No, the funny thing is that the guy gets old. He gets old and he wants to hang out with his son. And his son's
No. Listen, motherfucker. And then his dad's like, and I'll take you to McDonald's now, yeah, I'll take you to McDonald's. And our family reunited over fries. And they hugged each other and no one cried.
Wow, you
We
almost
got
that.
together then. Son, we got together then.
All right, you should pitch that idea to McDonald's.
I think that's a great
We should
idea.
record
That
that
would be
video.
great.
And we bought a Happy Meal there, oh son. We bought a Happy Meal there. Yeah.
Cats in the cradle.
Honestly, that would be good. The old man and his son, who's a grown man,
Yeah.
just go and have McDonald's breakfast.
That's awesome. It's just the third line of that song. Just
Only
like
one
mixed
guy
in.
gets the discount on the coffee.
Third verse.
But it's, third verse, they just play it as a commercial.
We should call it Third Verse Records. Fuck yeah.
And just do like.
Yeah, it just covers
Third
old ass
verse
songs that you've never heard of.
Shit that should have happened in the song. Or could.
No. What, I don't know what you mean by should have.
Should have or could have.
Damn.
Oh, or could have. Okay.
I grew up
So
in
not like
Lubbock.
Cats in the Cradle.
Alternative endings.
No good
Fucking
at country
deleted
music.
scenes.
Yes.
Third
What is
verses.
the name of this song?
Right.
That it's like, you guys probably know this song too.
Sharknadoes.
What's the name of that song where the guy dies and he's like, he stopped loving her today? I think that might be it. He stopped loving her today or whatever.
Mhm.
Super sad song.
Oh yeah, that
yeah, I
song's.
think
a guy
that's
that dies.
what it's called.
Oh fuck. Yeah, what is that song called?
I
It's a
don't-
sad country song, right?
Yeah, it's just sad country song. It's a good one.
He stopped loving her today.
Yeah, that.
It's my best rendition of it. I don't know.
And it's actually pretty accurate.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good one. Just like this is good old
Dude,
country.
The song "Believe" is that's a sad country song by Brooks and Dunn. That one always.
I don't think I've heard that one actually.
Yeah. Old man on the front porch with the Bible, and
Uh-huh.
he dies.
I grew up in Texas.
That's
I grew up
it?
right
I don't
here in
listen to
Lubbock,
country
Texas, and country music always worked its way in. You guys
Yeah,
are all from Texas,
For
right?
sure.
Certainly.
You got one. What's your song that like when it comes on that's like that's my jam?
Ruby, don't take your love to town. You ever heard that song?
No, I don't think that I
Holy
have.
shit, I can give you every line of that song. It's about a Vietnam vet. He comes home and his legs have been blown off in the war, and he's telling his girlfriend, "Don't leave me just because we can't fuck anymore." And it's literally it's straight up. The song is about him just like begging his like wife or whatever not to leave him. That's the whole song. It's so fucking sad, but it has such a catchy beat that you
Yeah.
just go along with it.
That's what relationships are all about, right?
That's at least what country music is about. I don't know.
Oh my god. Kendall, comment?
Yeah, I like Comet, nigga. I use Febreze a lot too.
That was good. You're welcome.
So, I did have a comment.
Okay.
For sure. What was the question? Bring that
Yeah.
back for me.
There wasn't one. The bit is that I say comment to someone when there's obviously nothing more to add to it, and then they go and get really uncomfortable, and then one of us has to swoop in and like pull out of that situation. That's the bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Joke so fourth wall broken.
What were we talking about
Podcasts.
right before that?
Country music.
Yes.
You
sad songs.
you got music. You write music.
Yeah,
you're a
country
musician.
music.
Pretty much.
Will,
Yeah.
will you sing us one of your country songs?
For sure. Gosh.
Sing the one that starts.
He's not ready for it. It's about his dad.
No, that's the song though.
No. Sing the one that starts out. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Hey.
Oh shit! There's no rhythm in the room. The two
I
white
might
guys
call
started
your-
snapping.
Woo! I might call your baby mama. I might fuck your baby mama. I might have a baby
Well,
with your baby mama. Then just let you raise it. Ow! I'm gonna let you raise it.
ooh. Lord
Holy
have mercy.
shit, that was.
That's it.
Woo!
I was like,
You got my.
I was actually like trying a little bit to sing like a country singer.
Yeehaw, bro. You did a good
Man.
job.
I wanted to get a mouth harp and a fucking jug and just go, man.
Hey, I'll purchase some overalls.
Beautiful.
We can
Overalls are in.
Overalls are in. Chance did that.
Yeah.
I have overalls on.
Can't the Lappo?
Boom. Yeah. Like he had
I like them. The thing is, when you
Major
take them
roll.
off, you unbutton the top.
Oh shit! You have overalls on.
That's great. You just now realize the one noticeable thing about your clothing.
And yeah, you take them off. The big flap comes down.
Yeah.
Take a piss, but you got a shield from any splashback.
That's cool. And then you get piss on your chest.
But then yeah, it's right
And
on your
other
chest.
people's piss on your
It's
chest.
the worst
Yeah.
thing ever.
That's really close to your mouth too.
Yeah.
Like you've basically got fucking piss on your lips if you're using overalls at a urinal.
You know another thing that happens when you use overalls at a urinal and you have your cigarettes in the front pocket, they fall into the urinal. But luckily they're covered in plastic because they're brand new and you can get right to a fucking sink ASAP.
The shitty
When did
thing
this
about-
shit happen?
I have a
At
question
J. Cole's concert in
about
Dallas.
how boys pee. Do you pull your pants down or do you pull it through the little hole?
No.
Fuck putting it
Nobody
through the
pulls it
hole.
through the hole, right? Why do they have that? I've asked
It's
like
a-
Well, they
80
do that so
boys.
strangers can blow you.
We
Have you
all
ever
have
seen one?
experimentally.
Let's see if this works on.
I'm glad.
Why would you pull your
It's
penis through?
Wow, this
Those
is some
sharp
real Louis
spikes.
C.K.
You're
Wow.
glad
shit.
what?
Well, no, I'm saying
Show
like through the
us.
hole in
Look
your
at it.
boxers. Like, do you pull down your boxers too, or
Look
you
how
pull it through the
sharp
hole in
this
your
looks.
boxers?
First of all, I
Why would
don't
you
never
pull
wear
the hole?
boxers. Does
Why
anyone
would you
here wear
pull your
boxers?
dick
Do
in?
Well, what
you
kind
wear
of underwear,
boxers?
like-
It could totally cut you up.
Boy
Sometimes.
underwear has the hole in there.
I
I'm not talking
wear,
about your zipper.
boxer
I'm talking
briefs.
about like in your
That's what
underwear
we're
if you're wearing underwear. Do you pull it through the hole in the thing, or do you just pull your underwear below your penis?
Pull that
How
shit
would
down,
you-
dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I pull my pants all the way to the floor when I go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Question:
because
if you
sit
see a
down.
man who's standing up in like a movie, right, and let's say he has his pants around his ankles and his underwear around his ankles, what's the first thing you think?
That's disgusting, but that's in public. I don't use public bathrooms usually, if I can help it.
No belt.
No, I'm not
Honestly,
making
if
fun
I'm
of
at home,
you. I'm
sit
saying,
down, just pee, because it's my house. I can sit down if I want to. Just
Why
take a
shouldn't you sit
real
anyway?
Real relaxed pee. I'll just sit down.
yeah, just chill out. You can go on your phone. It's great.
Yeah. Just hang out.
Dude, that's where I do Reddit. Get me some what could go wrong. I can sit on the toilet for 10 minutes waiting for
Not
that.
everyone in America.
What could go wrong?
Okay. I've been meaning to show you this.
Or what could go wrong?
Yeah, it's like the Disney version of R what the fuck. So you don't see people dying.
It's
I don't know
basically
what R
a
What the
collection
Fuck
of.
is. I know what
Are
Toys
you
R Us is.
R-ing lately?
Oh, I
Am
bet
I
the
not
mic
right?
can't hear me.
Probably
Am I
not if
ready?
you're in front of it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I tell
Like this
people
one's
where-
called I just hit my girlfriend in front of this bouncer, what could go wrong? Scene, oh, boo! Anyways, you gotta see that shit.
Hey, guys who are listening to this podcast, I know this means nothing to you, but you can go check it out, or what could go wrong.
Listen
Let's
to
see
this
some-
very exciting coverage of us looking at a phone.
How often are you listening to this podcast?
There's
Go
200 of us.
outside.
We should do an email subscription.
No, seriously, like if
Do an
people
email
are getting
chain.
this
That way
deep
we
into
can
the
know who's
podcast
listening.
world, let's tell them to go out and exercise more.
Hey, yeah, y'all send me some
Call your mother.
emails.
Why were you listening this long? Just go outside.
I don't know if that's how it works with the email thing.
No, they know. Y'all just send me some emails.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I
You
got
can
it.
hit us up on SoundCloud too. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you should message us.
Fucking send us a message, man. If you're this far into it, which chances are you aren't, because like statistically only 30% of this shit gets listened to. But whatever. If you're still listening to this, hit us up on SoundCloud.
Or maybe we should start our own like Reddit.
I don't
No.
even
Like
know
our
how to
own like
operate
our
Facebook.
jokes so funny.
And
Would that be a thing?
You're more likely to see me if you just go
No.
outside.
That would
Reddit's
not
a
be a
scary
thing.
place.
Just please go outside.
Reddit's gotten sketchy,
I'll
dude.
be
Yeah,
there.
Reddit's a
I'm out
bad.
there a lot.
It's got some bad vibes from Reddit.
The content on Reddit is as bad now as Facebook's. Like straight up, it's garbage content.
It is terrible.
It's so bad. It used to be good, but now it's just like think everyone's paying for shit to hit the homepage now. Like I literally think people are just paying money to get on the homepage.
On Reddit?
Yes. Like I think it's all gamed.
What?
Do you have a phone charger in here?
Yeah, it's plugged in right there.
Phone charger's so chargy. Podcast.
It's kind of glitchy, but it works. If you leave your phone there.
Where are we at on time?
It's game time.
He gets bored easy, I guess.
We're not talking about very much right now.
No, we just had like a moment, that's all.
A moment.
Yeah.
My watch's got 420 on it.
Photon.
Wait,
Oh
Because
shit.
there's no battery. in
military time?
How
Yep.
did you do that on?
No.
How did you do that?
it. There's no battery in it.
Yeah, but how did it die so perfectly?
No, you can still change the time of a watch.
Oh, okay, so you changed it.
Yeah, I edited today's date too.
Wow, beautiful.
It's always 420 on this watch.
Cool.
I don't smoke drugs.
I hear
I
somebody
don't.
talking about we had a moment earlier. We have no moment. I ain't never had no moment.
Uh-huh.
Unless I done had 1 minute. And my brother gave me another one, nigga.
Oh shit.
That's
That was
a good
to,
one.
that
That's
was to
beautiful.
change the
Did you just come up with that?
subject.
Dude, thank you so
Actually,
much.
You're welcome.
He
Holy
kind of
shit.
changed
Okay.
the mo.
I was pretty much.
Yo,
Feldman
guys,
wasn't even
I
using
have
his
something
mic
that we
anymore.
can talk about. I have
Can
something
I
we can
get
talk
a
about.
drums?
Is
in
it
here
gonna
for when
what?
Feldman
What's the
does
topic?
Yeah, you can drum.
Is this gonna be
Oh,
as
yeah.
interesting to our listeners as the video was?
the J&B open mic night?
Oh
You guys
shit.
all were there.
Yeah.
I'm cutting that video for J&B,
Yeah.
right? So, y'all guys all had bits that landed in that thing.
Yeah, I felt
Yeah.
like the laughter was good in that
Yeah.
room.
It was solid. It was a packed house, and everybody was into it for the most part. Although people were uncomfortable at times, but like I think
It
it
was so
good.
easy to make them uncomfortable, though.
Yeah, it was.
Why does everybody sing with the same voice? It's the same voice. It's this little
That's true.
soft. I don't even know.
Or
how
it's
you said it.
extremely soulful. Like everyone's
Because
trying
they
to be
try
Nina
to-
Simone.
They try to sound like something that's not them. They're trying to sing the way they think they should sing and not the way they feel they should sing.
I don't know,
Fuck.
man. It's like
That's Steve.
That's coming
That's-
from that's coming from an ex singer or a still singer.
So what'd you think of the tech tones?
no, they were exceptional. They were. Really
I mean,
good.
they were really great. I
Beautiful.
just like I don't know. I have a problem with theater because I don't like I have a problem with people who express like genuine enthusiasm about things. So I'm like, you guys are fucking. You're lying, all of you. You're not having fun.
Right.
Like it's really put on, and I know it's supposed to be, but I have a hard time. Like they were great. They were amazing.
It
But
felt
You
professional.
would hate
to
the
me.
Rockettes.
Dude, no, they were so good, and they're doing what we do, but in a completely different way.
Yeah.
They were just
No,
singing
they're amazing,
their
I just-
hearts out,
They had
and they were
no
doing it in like a rhythmic.
instruments.
So
you know,
practiced.
you know it's bad though if you've got a comedian looking at you like you're so good, but three quarters of you are not going to do this for a living. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, I guess.
That's tough because you think every one of those people on there has more talent than I have. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just raw talent, they have more of that than I ever am going to, and almost none of them are going to get paid for using it. Like, that's crazy to think about.
That's also deep.
Yeah, it's art.
Well, I mean,
just
it's
for
the
art's
same. It's
sake.
just a different
Yeah.
kind of. It's just a different kind of show business. Like,
We do the same thing.
Yeah.
We do open mics all the time for free. We just
Yeah, but I
give
feel like
away
there's
our-
more room for professional comedians than there are professional vocalists.
I wouldn't say so.
I don't know, man. Adele's killing it right now.
For sure.
I'm not saying that there's not more. It's like saying that the market for like Hollywood superstars is equivalent to that of the market for 4-star generals or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I do feel like there's different, like, I don't know.
Some people make it, some people don't.
Yeah, right. Even at
Yeah,
an
but I'm
open
saying,
mic.
like, I would think it's the same with comedy as it is with singing.
Yeah, but I would feel
like-
like your chances of making it are lower if you're a singer than if you're a comedian.
Not necessarily, because
well,
when
no,
you can,
it's
like,
a
how
different-
many
different
comedians
bracket.
are like these world famous? Who's the comedian? Like, how many comedians are on an Adele, Beyonce?
No,
Prince,
and I
Michael
agree that you
Jackson
can definitely
kinda
go
level?
higher with musicians, but I think there are more comedians that like are living off of it than musicians.
I almost feel like you can
Maybe
judge how
like
well
20 to
someone is doing
25.
in their show business career by how much time they're able to take off. Like when somebody makes a comeback, you're really confused by that. It's like, oh shit, like this stuff is crazy. They've been working on it the whole time.
Very
but
true.
They had time. Nobody was watching them. People who are constantly bringing their stuff to you, putting it in your face all the time. And you named a couple, but like especially comedians, that's our job is to like put it in your face all the time. They're
Yeah.
new material, make you laugh. But a singer's got it easier than we do
That's true.
because it's not something like you listen to a comedy album several times because by that point you've memorized all the jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But you listen to a song, you can sing it. It's something that I don't know.
Yeah.
But you can tell, like, I don't mean to cut you
Yeah,
off,
you can-
Kendall, but when with singers, you can tell when somebody's putting on a fake performance.
Mm.
When they're not feeling like show is so much better when the artist, like, you can tell the artists are feeling like having that emotional experience. Like, you ever go to a concert and you're having that emotional experience with that band
Mm-hmm.
and with everybody in the concert, but you can tell when somebody's heart is not in it. And when like Taylor Swift
Yeah.
is like a good example of somebody who does a lot of work,
Mhm.
but I don't think her heart is in it.
Yeah, she's just
Right,
nailing
like-
it in.
Yeah, where you have like Adele, who is kind of a very private person, and she does do these big like kind of comeback albums, but you can tell every time she performs, she's performing
She's like
with her whole
into
heart.
it.
Yeah, but yeah. It's a craft for everybody.
I guess, man.
It was.
It
It
doesn't seem
was.
like it'd be.
I
as
think
easy.
there's definitely
Yeah,
more
yeah.
jobs for musicians.
Mm.
100%.
Yeah. Well, because a musician can do like
You could see it in like talent shows. Look at there's Last Comic Standing.
Yeah.
That's was one, and I don't think they've done a season since like 2015.
Right.
And then everything else is basically singing.
That's
Except
true.
for
Right.
America's Got Talent, and
which
that
is
one
usually
But-
singing.
And
Those-
American Ninja
mostly
Warrior.
singing. American Ninja Warrior is definitely.
But how many of those people are singing professionally? You know what I mean?
A lot of
Probably all
them,
of them
but they're
after
like
that,
yeah,
yeah.
on very small levels, just like comedians.
Like
Yeah.
on The Voice, most everybody is a professional.
Oh
singer.
wow, that's crazy.
And
But
you can
at
get
some
but like
level or another.
Oh, okay.
You know, like corporate wedding.
So you're saying that there's more spots for singers than
Then there are for
Yeah,
comedians.
because
Yeah.
Overton is not booking singers; they're booking guitarists to come
Right.
play
That's
on the
very
patio.
true. Very true.
Yeah.
Restaurants.
So
A musician is easy to book. Honestly.
That's true.
As long as they're good. I mean,
Yeah, and also,
I also
you can't. I couldn't go cover jokes.
that's true.
yeah.
But I like the
But
format of
it is-
that JMB open house. Like, music and comedy can mix together. I feel like it mixed really well.
it's 10 o'clock and we're really close to the recovery room. Should we go do the mic?
Is it happening?
The mic at the recovery room is at 9:00.
Yeah, I know, but surely they're still there.
I'm not going.
We're at T-minus 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes, y'all.
So this is about
Call
the time where you, like, plug
Shit if you need to
Yeah.
plug shit.
Yo, what up, KTSR? Swanky Digital. That's the movement.
Damn.
Fucking go listen to my song Spotify. It's
Shit's flame.
KTESSAR, and it's called Baby Mama. It's all about fucking baby mamas, but I got some real shit on the way. Laugh Up City. Every single Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday. We don't care the order of the week. Fuck it.
Subscribe.
That's right.
Smash that
Facebook.
subscribe button.
I don't
If you're
work
a girl
here.
and you're listening, which you're probably not, please don't leave me here with all of these boys. Please.
She was never heard from again. But again, I don't work here.
I wish I could make the Law and Order noise. Boom,
Dun,
boom.
dun.
I just do open mics at the recovery room on Tuesdays, 9 o'clock.
Cool. You can see me every Thursday, literally every fucking Thursday. I'm at Backstage Lubbock at 9. And if you're there and you need to go somewhere else, I will be sure I go on stage and you get to go home whenever the fuck you want. That's my guarantee to you. Promise it.
Dope. Awesome. Also, check out Dank Films. We be filming shit.
Hell yeah.
And John and I are plotting on a show at Studio 19. It'll probably be in like a month or so.
Bomb. So keep that on your radar.
You should shout out my music project.
Joke's so funny. And also, Daniel Clayton makes music himself.
He has a channel. His art name is IV80P, which is badass. He's got a new single out called Salt that will blow your balls off. It's so good.
And hey, listen, we're just a couple of guys doing a couple of things, and a couple of girls doing a couple of things, you know, trying to make
One
it get
girl.
by here. If you guys are listening to the show
One.
and you have any tips or pointers, you guys just shove them up your ass. No, just kidding. Hit us up. Let us know what you
On the
think.
SoundCloud.
Come on,
You
talk
can hit
to
us
us.
up
Yeah.
on the SoundCloud.
What do you want to hear?
Perfect.
What do you want to hear more of? What
I
do
need
you
to
wanna hear
plug
less
one
of?
more thing.
You have questions?
I do too.
What's
I
your
go
blog's name?
outside sometimes. If you see me, just say what's up.
Cool. That's the plug. Check out my buddy Chris Mason.
Just cut him off right there.
Check out my buddy Chris Mason's on KLL.
Hey, yeah.
He's the afternoon DJ. He's badass. You can hear me on KLL every Wednesday around 5. I do a pickup line, but not really.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's pretty fucking
Those
fun.
are hilarious.
Can I give a
Just
shout
Alpha
out?
Media in general.
Do it. Shout out.
Shout out to this really cute girl at Sprouts with like curly hair and glasses that I always see stalking the fruits. I'm
That's
only
cool.
halfway in love with you.
I'm gonna go ahead and shout her out too, baby.
Damn.
Where's Sprouts?
Yeah, she sounds real sweet.
Wish Sprouts would sponsor this shit. That'd be tight.
Yeah, if we just had fresh veggies
It's
every time we
organic.
watch
We're at like
Oh yeah, like we don't have fresh veggies.
I guess that's about it, dude.
You're right, I did get a lot of Subway.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you did. You don't. Yeah.
Alright, when you hear the music playing is when it's...
Oh, okay. So we're not done yet. Is it gonna play over the speakers?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's badass. Can I get it to play us in next time?
Sure,
Are we
I
getting
guess
played
it could.
off?
That would be
like we're
dope.
Prepared for it, like we can just talk
Yeah. What do we do?
until the end of.
That's fine. We've got all our plugs out of the way. We don't need to do.
Yo,
I
the
just
other
want to
day,
thank my mom and my grandma who's in the hospital right now.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Sorry, Grandma.
No, she's cool. She's good.
Like she's not in
Like,
pain.
she's just there.
Yeah, I think she's faking it. She's just old.
Old people fake shit all
But
the
I love
time.
grandma.
My hip hurts.
She's gonna be fine.
Oh, you're saying what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up to her?
Oh, I thought you were asking me. Like,
No, I'm just saying like, what's up, Grandma?
It's a good
I
question.
doubt your grandma ever listens to
Just
That should probably.
play it
She
more.
loves
I don't know your
podcasts.
grandma.
That's all she does. She's in the hospital just crosswords and
Fuck, dude.
podcasts.
This music is like leading us out of Neverland. You know what I mean? It's like the end of fucking Peter Pan music. That's what this shit is.
The song at the end of Peter Pan is not this song.
I don't know. It just seems like
The second star to the right.
this. This song sounds like the end of childhood. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You're moving on. That's what we're doing. We're moving on. We're all.